Hi there, we meet again on In the Forefront. I am Jessie Chahal and you're watching Burnama TV. In the previous episode, we got to know Serba Dinamik IT Solutions or SDIT, a wholly owned subsidiary of Serba Dinamik Holdings Berhad that focuses on information-based services and communications technology. This time, I will introduce you to two more important SDIT products. One of them is the Global Content Exchange or GCE Club, which was launched 2 years ago. What is the GCE Club and how does it benefit the community? Well, let's go find the answer.
The Global Content Exchange is a platform especially for content related. And we as Serba Dinamik find that this is a very big market, especially in terms of content. It can be any kind of content. And it's a place that we want to have the people to be access to these contents. So there are so much of contents around in Malaysia and throughout the world. So we want to bring in this content into a very readable to everyone. That is the whole idea behind this starting of GCE as a global. Okay, the objectives of GCE, if you think like we want to integrate a lot of the existing things into one package, that's what the GCE is all about. So I say like content can be anywhere. At any point of view, the content can be. It can be a video, it can be something like books or some kind of things, and drawings can be content. And we, like bringing some kind of digitalized drawings. This means like it's very interesting to draw something very digitally. So these are some of the technological evaluations. So we want to bring in this into one kind of platform, and also we want to encourage students, we want to encourage teachers to be a teacher and also a learner. So I mean, it's like people can learn and also can teach and also can earn certain kind of income from these kind of platforms. And that is what GCE provide. And top of it, we also provide like tuitions, like webinars kind of things. So you can create your own classes, diploma certificates. And top of it, we also have like a freelance corners. So where people can able to find their proofreaders kind of things as well. And even we go for event management here. So means what it is, the club and the event organizers can able to place things into it. So it will be an option for everybody inside the Global Content Exchange to read and go into this kind of event process. It's a complete entire content bringing gathering platform. 4 different kind of functions here. One is people can exchange the content. That means I can sell it off, like what kind of thing. That's one of the option. Another is basically I can be like a freelance corners, so I can be a professional who can able to help others to do a content in a proper manner. And another part we talk about the video kind of classes. So I can have like tuition classes and all this kind of, that's the third option. And the fourth, we are talking about events. So the events are, let's say there are events happening around. As a student or maybe people who are interested in it doesn't know what are the events happening. Some are free or some are paid, like you have no idea. So this is a platform that the events can able to accessible to this kind of people. And like sometimes you cannot go to this event because this event is all of a sudden I cannot make it to this event. So how I can able to access this content in the event or through this platform. So these are the 4 major functions currently we are doing it. And currently also we are coming out with small videos, something kind of a similar platform on a study like a YouTube process. This is like selling 2 or 3 minutes videos into the platform as well.
For us, it is a very important applications, not only as a revenue contributor to the Serba Dinamik group, but it also is an important milestone of achievement where it will be useful to the entire populations of the world, which is talking about approximately around 7.5 billion populations. So what this application is doing is it prepare a digital platform and we target the main customer at the moment is at the creative industry plus the intellectual knowledge group. So what it means here is this digital platform, everybody who would like to put their knowledge research, it can be in terms of thesis, it can be in terms of technical paper, it can be something like a book, and they are looking for customer to buy and also get to know about what the writer is doing.
Is because the contents are everywhere now. There are a lot of people sell ebooks. Even you can say I can buy from Amazon. It's also selling books and things into it. But is it? I just look at them as one of my options inside GCE is actually exchange, and there are some of these websites available for even organizing events, but just only for the events. So they don't have the integration part. So I look at it this as like an integrated solution. So competitors of course is there, but they are in different areas. But we are actually combining together everything to provide a complete solution. Complete solution.
This is very useful because the knowledge owner can transmit their knowledge, research and technology over to the public people who wants to get in touch with it. I would say definitely it's a huge demand outside there. I give an example like students who is undergoing special kinds of examinations. They do not have enough information from the classes, or they have missed some of the classes, so they need to tap into all these additional informations. So all those people who has launched or registered their knowledge and so on onto this platform, so the intended buyer can come in and get access to all this kind of information.
In the efforts of various parties to bring back the glory days of the creative content industry in Malaysia, functionality of technology and digital platforms should be optimized for use. Serba Dinamik is highly motivated to be part of this venture. The GCE Club has the capacity and potential to be an appropriate channel and effective medium for industry players in ensuring that their craft and work reach a global scale.
So currently is fully operating, and we have around 500 over users, and we have around 600-700 content into it right now. So that means it's fully operating, it is launched and people are using it. There are a few of them is already on board into this platform. I want to make this GCE to be a kind of open university. Why I think in that way is because nowadays if you want to learn something, those days we used to learn by going to schools and things. Now you look at the kids, they don't go into it. If you want to learn something, you learn from YouTube, a video, and it attracts most. Even if you are I think if you allow the student to carry a mobile, they will be watching videos inside the college or inside the school. Why? Is because they are more interested to listen videos and learn from it. So as a GCE perspective, we also want to go into that kind of methodology. So we want to make this platform to be a learnable platform by having videos and content into it. So that is the attractive way of moving it on, because we're also working with some of these YouTube content providers even to bring the content into a sketched manners, especially in learnings. So this is the way forward because One of the options that we are looking at it is something like, like mathematics. You want to learn algebra, there is 10 different ways to learn algebra in a very interactive manner. So we want to make GCE as kind of a learning and also a platform that helps for earning for the experts.
I hope that it will be accepted in a very positive manner by all the potential users. I put a very high hope that it can also become one of the major revenue driver under our digital initiatives. It's a platform knowledge base. It brings in the intellectual group into the platform, and I would say that everybody will agree the intellectual community plays a very important role in every part of the human life, to the developments of the country, to the developments of technology and so on. So I'm putting a very high hope that this platform will be intermediate so that this intellectual group can come in, and also the users who need this intellectual support and knowledge will also come in to support this particular initiative.
And it got kind of complicated. Explanations are appreciated. Now I can't get you off my mind, not to mention off my cell phone. I'm gonna save you till I come home.
Another product from SDIT that we will focus on in this episode is called Nidcert Academic. Nidcert Academic is a blockchain-powered platform that offers users a well-structured and secure record-keeping tool for any valuable digital documents such as academic certificates.
Okay. Nidcert is purely a blockchain-driven platform. The idea of us going into blockchain is because the world moves into blockchain. This is a latest technological and secured manner of doing things up. That's where the first product that we have been developed in this blockchain method is the Nidcert. So Nidcert is purely an educational process. That means I would say that this is one of a product of our blockchain development team has been created, and it is purely validate the certification process. A simple example, people come and give you certificate, and how sure the certificate is it's fake or it is a real one, you have no idea. So what this platform provides a validation. That means the blockchain will give an authorization saying that it can authenticate at any time. A student go into it, he have his own QR codes. You scan it, you know that he studied from this university and which year he has been in. So all this information is provided over here. That's the core essence of Nidcert. But now we have been branched to even to supply chain management. We have moved into other areas as well. So even like closed coins ICOs. So that's where the blockchain is keep on moving apart from Nidcert as well.
This is a very serious issue. In fact, we can see this news almost common in newspaper. Every week we can see similar news come up. We want to solve this simple but serious problem faced by society. Okay, so it happened that my team and we have blockchain expertise. So blockchain is perfect for solving this sort of problem. Okay. There are few features of blockchain technology that can resolve. In fact, it's a perfect solution for preventing the spread and use of fake certificates. First, blockchain technology make sure the data, what they call it, immutability. So once data is recorded in the blockchain, it is no longer can be tampered. So this is a core feature of blockchain technology. So the way data is stored in blockchain technology is basically in blocks of data, and they are chained together using a hash formula, which makes it mathematically unbreakable. Okay, so that's one of the key features of blockchain technology that prevent data to be tampered. Okay, second is decentralization. Basically, within blockchain technology, it is built on top of peer-to-peer network. Okay, so data is stored in a server, in multiple servers, and the same data is copied among the peers. Okay, or we call it a node in blockchain technology. So in that case, if there is one server is down or one node is down, the exact copy of the same data is still available. So that makes it very, very secure, and the availability is very high. Okay, this is in contrast of the conventional architecture, where basically a single server serving multiple clients. This is a normal conventional server. For example, a website hosted on a server, and then all the clients' computers access the same server. That's what we call it as client-server architecture. Okay, so you can see how blockchain technology peer-to-peer network is superior in this case in terms of data availability. Third is transparency. The way blockchain works, data is made visible based on public address of the transaction owner. So in this case, it is visible, but privacy is still protected, because the public addresses are just numbers and characters. It's not easily be determined who the owner is, unless the owner himself reveal that they are the owner of these public addresses. So these features or this characteristic of blockchain technology helps the security of academic certificates once they are stored in blockchain.
Now we understand that Nidcert's offer and warranty is that it is highly secure, user-friendly, saves time and reduces costs. How exactly can users subscribe and take advantage of this application?
It's a simple thing. Let's say we actually sign few MOU with universities, and now actually we are doing some implementation. So every time the students get graduated, we capture this information into the platform. So that means what happens is we have a centralized system has been given to them. They can able to capture this information, and also we provide a kind of mobile application to each and every student. So every time when they finish this application, they will be created private tokens. Normally it's called tokens. So when you create this token for each and every student, once you go for an employee, let's say he was applying for a job in a job street, he can share this private token into it. So any employer go and click this particular information can able to verify directly into the database about the validation of this particular certificate, which university has given this certificate and which year and who signed this certificate. All this information will be there into it, and it also gives the identification of the user, the name, the IC numbers, and everything will be verified and will be provided to them. So it is it's very simple. It's a very simple process. Just do an additional upgrade of your information, and it is a digitalization of the whole certificate. And one of the good thing when you digitalize, you know, like sometimes certificates comes in soft copies, you can also do the digitalization, but that still can modify. I can modify your IC number or name into it, because again there are a lot of tools to modify. But here, since it comes as a private token, it is very secure.
In 2019, Epidermic College, located in Subang Jaya, was the first institution in Malaysia to provide graduate certificates with QR code when they signed a Memorandum of Understanding for the pilot implementation of Nidcert Academic, a blockchain-powered system to issue genuine academic credentials and prevent the use of fake certificates.
Epidermic College was previously known as SAE Institute and established since 1997, and it's already 22 years in line. We have 3 programs, that is Diploma in DAP, Diploma in Audio Production. We have Diploma in Media Technology. Another one is we have Diploma in Business Admin. And all of the programs we already have a full accreditation. In the education sector, the duplicate certificate actually is serious. And because of that, we find that it is a must for us to have a quality graduates, and also to have something that to guard us, to be genuine in the education line. We are doing it with the Nidcert so that to overcome everything, and also to avoid our epitome to be one of the college where they can just come and get what they want, as what we in the education line is getting now. They just call the college, and then we will then check from the data, and then we then pass it to them. The conventional system, but when we have the new program, the new process, it might be different from the previous one, where this one will be just click it and we can get the what I call the results. Previously, we have to go, the SOP will go step by step, and that will take time a bit on that. Nidcert is very useful to our organization actually, because it simplifies the process for us to issue original certificate. And the certificate is digital forms. Okay, students can easily assess, and can also be shared by the prospective employers. We can improve. One thing is the quality of the graduates and also the programs. And on top of that, the employability of the graduates, and also to improve the enrollment rate of the programs itself.
In my opinion, Nidcert is useful for me and other students. This is because upon graduation, we will receive both printed and digital copy of academic certificates. Nidcert will convince our future employer to hire fresh graduates, since nowadays there are issues regarding fake certificates. Employer can verify our authentic certificates by using Nidcert verifier applications.
I think Nidcert is useful for students since it is user-friendly and where we can share our academic certificate easily with others. For example, my future employer can easily verify my academic certificate by using this blockchain technology.
Nidcert Academy is good for students like me. It is following high with current technology development. I can access my academic certificates via mobile phones, desktop, and tablets. In addition, it is highly secure since it has QR code scanning and PDF file uploading features for everyone to verify the authenticity of the certificates.
Serba Dinamik is far-sighted and looks forward to Nidcert becoming a broader platform for electronic certification in Malaysia. It may even add advantage to many other sectors such as the halal industry, banking and more.
Currently, we have almost like 6 to 7 universities already start to use it, and some of them already started to enter like academically around 3 to 4 years students' information into the system as a Nidcert is concerned. But in terms of other things, also things like the growing part, I would say, we don't only restrict ourselves with the Nidcert as a branding, we are also creating different kind of products from here. For financial, and we are providing for even the validation on assets, supply chain management, banking contracts, all these things we are developing as a product as well. So I would say these are the one of the biggest area of growth, and we believe that this will be one of the bigger revenue generating process for Serba Dinamik IT Solutions.
That's it for this episode with the introduction of GCE Club and Nidcert Academic. Next week, I'll be back with an exciting fill-in from the Special Projects and Training Division of Serba Dinamik Holdings Berhad. I'm Jessie Chahal. You've just watched In the Forefront.